Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Alkesh. So, today I decided I was going to play Dreamfall Chapters because I wanted to play it properly for a while. I did dive the game, but that was like 6 months ago, so I'm just going to restart from the beginning. How you doing?
There are two worlds. Our world, the world of science, and Arcadia, the world of magic. Dreams connect these parallel worlds, but a dark force threatens the very fabric of dreams. Zoe Castillo holds the power to shape dreams and save us from the undreaming, but she is trapped in a place called the Storytime. Kian Alvane is destined to play an important role in the war to come, but he faces execution for treason against his own people. They are both about to be reborn. A new story is about to begin. Their paths will intersect, and at the end of their journey, they will face the thief of dreams.
Interesting. Yeah, I vaguely remember something. Yes, I did. Hey, Jesse. I restarted the game because it was 6 months ago that I dived to this and can't remember what's going on. Vaguely remember something about a bed and a coma and dreams. And then some medieval dude, I think. But anyway, we're going to play it through for us. Book 1, Dreamfall Chapters, Reborn. I bought it ages ago. That is a girl who is part tree. Oops. Has tree wings. Interesting. I thought you had recommended it, Jesse, unless I'm imagining things. You know, it's got like multiple choices in that do multiple effects on the game. But I'm not looking at anything because I know you have to play through a few times, so I'm just going to play it. See what we get. No, that's fair enough. At the time I bought it, I think I got it on disc and it was on sale. But additionally, I may have just bought it because I went, I want this game. Yes. Hey, it's Paul. You haven't missed much, just some singing and a boat on fire with a person in it. I'm assuming a dead person. Some blue people. How are you feeling? Give us quite a scare. overly tired. But hey, I'm gonna see my friends at the weekend, so hopefully that'll take my mind off it. I think I just wonkied my sleep pattern. Chapter 1. Adrift.
They say that every story has a beginning and an end, but that isn't always the case. Some stories simply stop.
Yeah, no routine.
My name is Zoe Castillo. I'm dying. I've been in a coma for over a year. The doctors don't believe I'll ever wake up again. My mother did this to me. She put me here so that I wouldn't be able to tell my story, so that she could keep her secrets. It worked.
Yeah, very happy start.
The world is addicted to dreams, to dream time. It's just entertainment. They have no idea what the dream machine is really for and what it's doing to the world.
I recognise the voice.
They don't know that someone is stealing their dreams, using them to reshape reality. So, if I'm in a coma, how am I talking to you? The thing is, my body may be here in a hospital, but my mind is elsewhere. This is the story time. It's the place between. And it's my home now. This place where all stories begin and end, including mine.
Charlotte Ritchie. She been in anything specific? But yeah, no, Jesse, I seem to be just on a roll for, no, I don't. I'm on a roll for completing games. Though, I would have completed another one if stupid game hadn't glitched on me. Nah, it's just, her voice sounds familiar, you see, that's why.
Sleeping Beauty. Coma as a fashion statement? No, oh, that's awful. But I honestly do look better on my deathbed. I don't know if that's how I actually look out there, or if it's just wishful thinking. Everything in here is made of dreams. It's odd. Like looking into a mirror and seeing a stranger. That was taken when Reza and I were still dating. Feels like a different lifetime. And, well, sort of was. Wonkers. My old Watilla. I don't know why they brought him to the hospital, but I'm glad they did.
He's cute.
I don't know if the chart is accurate or just a dream construct, but it doesn't look good. That line should be pointing up, not down. Dad, Gabrielle, stops by every day. Keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't. That machine is all that stands between me and 6 feet under. It feeds my comatose body a fun cocktail of life-saving narcotics. That's me. Beautiful stranger. People dreaming, trapped inside their own night terrors.
Yeah, the fade, the warp. Hey, Jam. Oh, hello.
Someone's having a nightmare about a dying child. That must be absolutely terrifying. This is a dream. Your baby will be okay.
Why won't you help me?
What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back, wake up. I said stop.
Awesome
I can't
games
help
done
you
quick,
anymore.
streaming
You're on your
outside.
own now.
Should really watch those.
She's all alone. I know that feeling.
Please, help me.
You're not alone. There are people out there you can connect with. But you need to stop using the dream machine first. It's not helping you. Oh, for fuck's sake, people, go away!
Oops. Yeah.
Trapped, burned alive. That's a terrifying nightmare.
I think the main
There's
issue
no
is
fire
that
and you're not dying. It's only a nightmare.
no routine
You've been
and
using the
just
dreamer too much. It's
sort of
messing
lose
with your
sense
head.
of time and days.
Please save me.
Stop vibrating at me. I've taken my tablets.
Ugh, I used to have this dream all the time. Naked, exposed. It's worse than it sounds. This isn't real. No one can see you. You'll wake up soon and everything will be fine. But you should stop using the dream machine or the nightmares will continue. What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back, wake up. I said stop. I can't help you anymore. You're on your own now.
You're multitasking, Jesse.
Please, help me.
This dream is different. It's more persistent. And the dreamer, it's a child. Oh, great. I'll need to go in and untangle it. Stop. Don't come any closer. Leave me be. There are too many of you. I can't save... I can't help everyone. Just go away.
Interesting.
Don't make a sound. It will hear you.
Who will?
The monster in the closet. It will hear you and eat us both.
I promise it won't hurt you.
You swear?
I swear. I won't let it. But you need to get back home.
I can't find my way.
The way back is through there. Through the wardrobe.
I can't go in there. It will eat me alive.
Not if we destroy it first. Don't worry. And whatever's in there, it's no match for me, I promise.
Are you like a superhero?
Of course.
Something like that. What do you think of my costume?
It's really cool.
I am a superhero. Mind, time, light.
Oh, she must be terrified. Poor girl. She had a light.
Just a
Oh,
tad.
she dropped it. It rolled away. She doesn't know where it is. She won't go looking for the light herself. She's afraid of the slithering things in the dark. Hey, who can blame her? Whoever wired her to a dream machine should be locked away for a very long time. She had a light. She won't go...
Okay. That is a really creepy painting.
It's too dark. Can't see anything under there. Bingo. Bringer of light. Emissary of electricity. The mighty torch.
The mighty Jaguariverse. Wait, no, that's Doctor Who.
Nope. 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 If the wardrobe door opens and Kraken crawls out, dream or no dream, I'm not sticking around for that. Oh, tentacles. Yeah, no, not touching that. If the wardrobe door opens and Kraken crawls out, dream or no dream, I'm not sticking around for that. Without me, she'll be trapped here. She needs my help. Can't believe a mother would do this to her child. People are horrible. Can't believe a mother would do this to her child.
Can't remember what the controls are. Goals are Y. Inventory is up, of course, because, yeah.
People are horrible.
There we go.
Not peeking inside that thing's head. I've made that mistake in the past, and never again. Light could work, but I don't think there's anything to draw on there. That thing, that's one disturbed wardrobe. I'm glad this is not my dream. I'd be absolutely terrified. Can't believe a mother would do this to her child. People are horrible.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit much. Yeah, blind the child. Well, you know.
Light, yeah, good idea, but not peeking inside that thing's head. I've made that mistake in the past, and never again. Light could work, but I don't think there's anything to draw on there. That thing is darkness, through and through. It would need to come from somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this somewhere else, or do I need to talk to the girl again?
Can't believe a mother would do this to her child. People, it's hiding. Stupid, smart tentacle thingy. It's too quick for me.
Ah, hang on.
Hey, yeah, it's working. Cool.
There we go.
No, don't get too close. It will take you.
You're safe now.
Thank you. But I don't know how to get back home. I don't know where my mummy is.
She's on the other
Sort of
side of
set
the
it on
wardrobe,
fire.
waiting for you.
It's scary.
Come on. Do you use a dream machine?
Mum makes me. She says it keeps me occupied. Then she has time to play with hers.
The next time she does that, you need to say no.
She won't like that.
Maybe not, but you tell her it's dangerous, that it gives you nightmares.
I could tell Daddy. He doesn't live with us, but I talk to him all the time.
You do that. Now go through and you'll wake up again.
Thank you. What's your name?
Zoe. And remember, no dream time. I might not be able to find you again. This has to stop.
Yeah. I thought team names had to be moderated, like, before they could be approved. Also should be some way to, you know.
The vagabond. Finally. I need to have a serious face-to-face with that man. What's going on out there? More and more people are getting caught in loops. I can't keep up. I thought the dream machines weren't dangerous anymore. I thought we took care of that. If not, then...
Hello, Zoe.
Look, I'm trying to help them all, and... There are too many. And they're nightmares. They're getting worse.
You have to go home.
There's nothing there for me. There's no one. Besides, I'm needed here. What will happen if I just abandon them?
Their night terrors are symptoms of a larger disease. As long as the disease itself is alive and spreading, those people will keep coming back.
I'm not ready to wake up. There are no second chances. Every choice leads to the same out. There's nothing I can do.
The dream is being tainted. The world is getting sicker. They all need you.
This is where I belong. Isn't it enough that I don't understand why I'm needed. Isn't it enough that This is where... I don't understand why I'm needed.
I feel like there was another game before this.
You've been here for a long time, Zoe. The dreaming disease has not abated. It has become worse. When you laid your sister to rest, order was restored to the story time. Faith's presence, feeding on the dreams of millions, was wearing down the walls of reality. Without you, the world would be in chaos. Nothing lost was in vain. Nothing sacrificed was without meaning.
Ah.
You were brought here at the end because you are the dreamer and you belong
I'm
to
guessing
this
those
place.
are not on Xbox.
But your world is caught up in a dream that never ends. I didn't see this coming. It's an aberration. You saved your reality once, Zoe. This time, all the worlds, all of story time, all of time is at stake. When you wake up, this will all be a dream. And that dream will quickly fade. Soon, it will be forgotten entirely. Unless you fight to remember it, you must open your heart and mind to messages from those who know what to do.
You don't know?
I'm not omniscient, Zoe. Much is hidden from me. I can see all the threads as they are woven, but the greater weave itself is too large for me to see. I'm too close, and even here, some of the past is obscured. This bothers me. I believe someone may have clouded my memory by design. An enemy, a shadow with tendrils into story time and elsewhere. If you stay here much longer, you may never be able to leave. And then everyone's story ends. All the people who love you, all the people you love, and everyone else, past, present, and future, torn out of the story like pages from a book.
Why me?
Because you are the dreamer. You must find your way back to your sleeping body. You must wake up and remember, and then you must save the world.
Because that worked so well the first time around.
You changed everything. That story had a beginning and an end. But it was also only the first half of your story.
How do I wake up?
There is a door. Find the door and unlock it, and you will wake up.
Will I see you again?
If all goes well, at the end of your journey, when your story is complete, you will see me again. One last time.
That sounds final.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I'll, go. Find the key. Unlock the door. Remember everything. Save the world. Write my story. Return for epilogue. Very hero's journey.
You will do fine, Zoe Castillo. I have faith in you.
Yeah,
Good
sounds
luck.
simple enough. Right, so sequel to The Longest Journey and Dreamfall The Longest Journey? 2 games. Okay. And this game itself is 2 parallel universes of stories as far as I remember. And hey Ross.
Story time. I don't know how long I've
So,
been here.
you know, we just have to
6 months?
save the world.
9? Storytime feels more real to me now than the waking world does. Wonka's watches over me, night and day. He may be just a toy bot, but there's something comforting about that. People keep bringing flowers. So funereal.
What's good
If I'm
thinking?
ever gonna find a way out of this place, that's my doorway. Me. Take a skateboard to that line, you'd build up a lot of speed. The latest and greatest in chemical life support. Without magical miracle machine, I'd be stiff and cold and probably all maggoty.
Ew.
Happy thoughts. The little engine that could. Keeps my brain ticking when the rest of me doesn't.
Yeah, well, I mean, the fact that it said that I thought I'd fix this, blah, blah, blah,
There's
sister.
no end to it. It goes
I was
on
like,
this
yeah,
forever.
I'm definitely missing something. This
Mountains,
is like the beginning of
valleys,
Unwritten
endless
Tales.
plains.
Um,
According to my chart, I won't be around for long. Faithful old Wonkers. I tried reading my own mind once. The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around my own head like a reflection in a hall of mirrors. I don't know what you'd call it, the signal from my comatose brain, it's too weak. It's getting drowned out by my waking thoughts. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down the volume on my conscious mind. Me. My body. That's the only connection between storytime and home. That's not doing anything at all, except maybe giving me hot flashes. I'm in a coma. I don't think I can get any slower. The next step down is stop, and stop is, no, bad. That machine is all that stands between me and 6 feet under. This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain a chemical jolt, boost the subconscious signal.
I don't know where you
I
heard
don't know if
that.
it'll work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I can't push any buttons from in here. That machine is out there, in the physical world. I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless I can somehow affect the state of things that are mirrored in here.
Interesting.
I tried to tap. I'm in a coma. I don't think I can get. That's not doing anything at all, except maybe giving me hot flashes. That thing doesn't have any conscious thoughts. No light source there. So, if I slow these readings down, the system should compensate by adjusting the drug dosage, jolting my system, hopefully waking me up, possibly killing me. Well, fingers properly crossed.
Codename Briar Rose.
Oh, bollocks, the machine's going nuts. Oh, I feel really weird. The machine's gone haywire. It's pumping a crazy amount of drugs into my body. I just wanted a little pick-me-upper, not an actual OD.
Where do you think you're going? You're staying here with me, doing the only thing we're good at. Being dead.
I've made up my mind. Is that who I really am? She's right. I'm not letting her stand in my way. I'm going home.
Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger and you lost every single one of them. That sounds like the perfect home to return to.
So it's not perfect. I'm not asking for a perfect home. I'm ready to embrace who I was, who I am, who I will be.
Why is that one taller than that one?
And who is that? I used to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. I don't know why I lost faith, but it's time to find my way back. I'm ready for a change. I don't know yet. You're a part of me now.
It seems
always will
weird
be.
that
Come on,
the outfit
Life's
on the
waiting
right
out
would
there.
have.
let's find
Flats.
out what's happening.
Yeah. Either way. Going home. And I shifted the balance somewhat.
My
I
name
don't
is
know
Zoe
why.
Castillo. And I'm alive.
Woo! Ooh, I have tea as well. Nope, perfect temperature. Perfect temperature, not cold. Yeah, they're not very good at animating eyes, Ross. Very few games have good eyes. Ooh, chapter 2. Awakenings. Three months later. Orange juice is probably sensible.
Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Ah, your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more.
Dude on the left
He was a
has an
tool,
amazingly large
but he
nose.
lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
Flavours
We want
you
Kian
to us?
Alvane's execution to be hastened.
Jinx.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvani before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvani would be sent to Sadir to
And
stand...
I am telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner.
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told and execute Kian Alvani by first light, or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You
Wow,
have your order.
Dude's hair must have a wire in it.
Barbarians.
Yeah, yeah.
I have
Guy
only
on the left.
one memory of my mother.
The nose is huge. He's a cool mustache.
She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul.
What a charming lullaby.
Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part, for we will soon be free, together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Yes.
Ah,
Who is it?
Alvani, you are here. Good.
Where else would he
I
be?
hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
Why would the warden come to visit me now? He wants me to plead. I shall not.
Quite. You were always a man of few words, Alvani. A rational pragmatist to the end. I approve. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But that's not why I'm here. No. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death.
Anything else?
I simply want to ensure we've dotted every I and crossed every T.
Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace my own. I have nothing more to say to this man. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. But do I deserve that death? I laid down my own sword. I turned on my own people. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. Even though I'm just a prisoner now, I was a warrior. Death.
Quite. Then I shall make that choice. Do you have no family, Alvani? My family is very important to me. Almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers. No body to bury. No closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up, to stop fighting.
I have nothing more to say to him. To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in. By commanders that you can no longer trust. You would not understand.
Try me, Alvani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
I have no family. No country. So leave me be. And let me prepare for death in peace.
Seems to be wearing his chains like some kind of weird-ass necklace.
Everything has been properly filed.
I feel like the warden wants to save him.
I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. Well, I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The noose will be ready for you.
He just seems to have his neck attached to his waist, because that makes complete sense. Unless his arms are also attached as well. No?
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time.
Okay.
About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's going on?
No time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we
will
need
need
a
a key to
get
open
through
this gate.
Bloody gate.
He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. What's going on out there?
Huh. Wish I knew. Yes, Adi are entrenched. They're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving, but But then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermon are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down.
Six not already here? Need a key.
Hey! Hey!
He's still breathing.
Help me!
I've seen him around the prison. I don't think he's been here that long. And I don't think he's long for this world.
Hey, you!
He's still breathing.
Over!
I've seen him around the prison. I don't think he's been here that long. And I don't think he's long for this world. He looks badly hurt. How are you feeling? Can you walk?
No. I've lost too much blood. Take the key from the guard's pocket. Save yourselves.
There must be something we can... Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My... my family. Tell them what happened to me. Tell them I love them very much. And that... my children. Tell them they make me proud.
I have to promise. I promise.
They live in the bones. My name is Stunt. Aaron Stunt. Thank you. Please. Please finish me before the guards find me. They won't be kind.
Okay, I got
Kill me.
this shit.
It appears to be a gate.
Please.
And a key.
Probably he bled out.
Please
I
kill
know
me.
him. Anton, I believe. He took great joy spitting in my food. It appears he was stabbed and bled to death.
I'm okay.
We just leave him like that?
I can't murder an innocent man.
I won't force you to, Kian. You have the key? Excellent. Now unlock the gate. They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down.
Okay. Cool.
Upwards. Ever upwards.
Interesting. Apparently this is quite popular.
Down there, you'll only find fiery death.
Yellow Game
Yellow
Stream.
Up,
Interesting.
Up.
Okay. Direction points are a little weird.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you
Oh
just
no, I
leave
just
me
went
here?
first because I could go up.
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
Oh, I already
The
have one
riot
of
is
those.
growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up. What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people.
I do not know. I thought I did, but I was wrong. It's not about faith, it's about something else. What they have planned, I do not believe it is the divine will of the goddess.
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs.
Interesting. I have a broom! It's more funny if you were in our D&D sessions where I did a bunch of fighting with a sharpened rake because I didn't have any weapons.
They're torturing him to death. May the goddess lead his soul to the first mountain.
I also have a pillow. Wonder if I can just randomly take a bunch of stuff. I also wonder if there's a time limit on this thing.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. Has the resistance been inside the tower?
Not yet. That's where you come in, boy. You're our key to the tower.
That tower is a fortress. How in the name of the goddess do you expect me to find a way inside?
We'll see. Maybe you'll rise to the occasion, huh?
Yeah, well, I've not really played any Elder Scrolls, so...
I'll need to pick the lock.
Keep hitting the wrong thing.
Shadow be damned. It broke. The blade worked better as a weapon than a lockpick. I'll need to pick the lock. Unless you're picking a giant lock. A broom makes a poor pick. I need to pick the lock. I believe this was once white. Are those? Yes. Those are head bugs. They burrow through the skin of the skull where they lay
that's
their
really
eggs.
gross.
Months later, the larvae devour their victim's brain. Hello?
Right. Okay, well, we can't go... Oh, there's a barrel.
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Could do with, you know, walking a little faster.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
Right, so yeah, slow walking because I haven't figured out how to run, and interesting focus points.
There he is, up there.
Oh,
Was that him?
The keep is surrounded by soldiers, mostly Azadi troops it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
It's the Apostle. Get him.
I was kind of hoping I could
This
grab
is
an
tempting
arrow.
fate. Sooner or later, one of those arrows will pierce my skull.
I was kind of hoping I could pick up an arrow. Run is LT. There we go. There's also a journal. Oh, the little toys in the character library. Wonkers. Okay, that's probably a little too much to read. The Warden Murren. Commander Vaman. Yeah, I did. It's not that I'm not reading it. It's just more that I would read it out loud, but can't be asked. Okay, that's all I've got in there. There we go. Nice, we've got run. Seriously, I'm supposed to find something to pick a lock. Oh, hang on.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. Locked. And I don't have time to pick each and every cell door. You must have a plan for what comes next. Is that why you're breaking me out of here? To find a way into the tower?
Well, that's part of it, aye. But not all of it. You're a bloody symbol, boy. Once we've got you on our side, it'll give the boys a big, what's it? Boost.
It will increase morale?
Ha! Fat chance of that. There'll always be a bunch of boozing, thieving, whoring, cursing, immoral...
Morale. As in confidence. Spirit.
Well, that's it. A boost to the team spirit, innit? You arriving? You'll be the flag bearer, the bloody drummer boy. But getting into that Moja blasted tower, aye, that's a big part of it.
Apparently there's a tower.
About the tower.
Let's focus on getting you out of here first, boy.
Yeah, I totally did that so that you could catch up.
There's no way past that.
Well, apparently I also can't get back down. Well, I'm hoping that whatever I'm supposed to use to lockpick was not on that first floor. Yeah.
I'll need to pick the lock.
This is unhelpful. Oh.
There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom.
I made a broom on a stick. A pillow on a stick. Ah! That's how I'm gonna get an arrow.
We got him! I think we got him!
It's undamaged and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
No, it's not always about the game score. Usually it's about the story.
Was it right of me to leave him to that fate? I swore to never kill again, but I'm not sure it can ever be that simple. I must at least fulfill the promise I made to him and bring word to his family.
Good job. Follow me.
All those years on the streets of Sadir paying off.
Yay, I picked a lot with an arrow. These guards are slow and useless. That's the warden.
Why, if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay Bakim. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
The warden has blocked the gate somehow.
May the Mojal befoul your
I'm
filthy
afraid this
arsehole,
is,
Murren! Let us through right bloody now!
I could attempt to reason with him. Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for men. Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical? What choice does he have? Doesn't the Warden? My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Yes, it is a very kind of insult, Jesse.
As you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word, particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
He may treasure his office above his... We're running out of time. And this all men of his state. If he fails to respond, he may treasure his... If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Gods forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a
Okay, I'm totally going to stab this guy once I get through this gate.
I will trust you despite my better instincts. Step back, Alvani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
He doesn't look well at all, seeing his world fall to pieces. I almost pity him.
You gave me your word, Alvani, your word. You said I would not be harmed.
Oh, what does that say? Why to see... Oh, what other players have chosen?
Your word, so disposable you are weird. If you kill me, you...
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
He said that his wife was just a woman, as if a woman was not suitable for raising children.
At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws and regulations.
So I wanted to stab him, but this character probably...
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know, and others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced.
I want to interact with the thing. Why can't I pick things up? But yes, we do not like misogynistic men. They make me sad.
This passage
And
leads up to
stabby.
the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up. I got you this
There's no
far,
way through
Kian.
here.
Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
I want to fight those treacherous rats!
I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose.
Do you blame me?
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. Shadow be damned. The guards are getting closer.
We don't have much time.
I thought that said napalm, but no, that's a napkin.
I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I've eaten the slop they call porridge for so long I've forgotten the taste of meat. What I wouldn't have done for us. I feel a kinship with that lonely, flickering flame. That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. The iron bars are making... It's covered in thick oil. They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. Anyone there? I can't get a good grip on it. With all that oil, it's covered in thick oil.
I'm not.
I managed to wipe off a tiny bit of oil, but it won't make much of a difference. I still can't climb the chain. On the positive side, I now have an oily cloth. It's undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this. Shadow. I need a stronger a candle loses nothing by lighting another, unless you put it out. It's mounted securely to the wall. Shadow, they're firing at us.
I'm curious to see where this is going.
So am I.
The oil is burning off.
Oh, clever boy. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me.
Still warm, but it's cooling quickly.
Can you get up this
I should
with,
be able to climb the chain
like...
now.
You first. If that chain's still hot, I want some warning.
Yeah, but I have 2 arms and 2 legs and 2 eyes. You are lacking one of each of those things.
They've readied the noose for you. A traitor's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower the bar. Quickly now.
What? Lever where?
For the love of Mojal 7 prostitutes, Kian, lower that damned bar now!
Tell me where... Be more... You know... Oh, okay, I'm dead.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy her quick. Use the lever to lower the... Now arm yourself. There's a sword. Come over here now! By the Mojal's bloated testes, stop fucking about and get your ass over here, boy!
I am over here, you arsehole.
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? No, boy. Your way out of here is not on a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way?
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What? No. No! I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a Mojal damned fool, boy. I have made my peace with the gods. And you say the same. Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but you... Without you, the resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
His eyes speak the truth. How many more deaths before this night is over? His eyes speak the truth. He has
I'm doing what he wants me to do.
Goddess, forgive me.
Slow and steady, boy. Blood and pain for the portal.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those walls, balance on the edge, and close my eyes.
I don't want to murder all
Join
humans.
her in the darkness,
Just
in that cold,
stab a few.
cold sea.
Maybe set someone on fire.
But I never did.
Mostly men. No offense. Ooh, bleep bloop! The cold, cold sea. Kian escaped Freya's keep and was reborn.
Goddess, damn him to the Shadow Eternal!
Uh-oh, I scared Jessie away.
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator in a bloody riot.
The roof? But how?
A portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives. And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander. Go! Take care of this.
I feel like he's his father or something, but maybe not. Be too simple. Or I've been watching way too much Star Wars. Ooh. 2220. Wow.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy, you appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here. And potentially lose everything I've built here. I'm not sure. And potentially lose everything I've built. I do. I can't stand feeling there's something I need to remember. So I have to find out.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni, moving back in with Dad. I'd lost faith in myself, in everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he... At least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Sounds like a scapegoat to me.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other
world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza, and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé. And even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she passed away.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone.
Have you used a dream machine yet?
God, no. I feel nauseous just watching the ads.
It's becoming a disease, an addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
No, I'm not ready to discuss my dad. We don't talk. He rented out the house, moved to Mumbai.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not?
So she's out of the coma, but doesn't remember anything.
Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
I'm glad to hear that. You weren't so sure a month ago.
I'm learning a lot. Neural programming, artificial intelligence. It helps me feel closer to Liv. Olivia, you know? Honoring her memory. Not in a self-sacrificing way. I want to do this. I like working with Mira and Wit. For now.
I'll be right back. I just need a bathroom. You think the voice actress is a robot, Russ? Why would you say that?
And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Roman.
Why are psychiatrists always called Roman?
Take care, Zoe.
Journal. Whoa. Okay. Awake, alive, amnesiac. Doctor told me to keep a journal and said it might help me deal with not remembering. Because this might be temporary, but it might also be permanent. A whole year lost. So, journal. Dictating. Voice to text. Expect some rambling. How to begin. Hello, diary. Hello, dear reader of my diary. No, I'm the only one who could be reading. I made sure of this. All the encryptions, and I'm certain I'll never read this because awkward. No matter. This is about the process of recording my thoughts, my days, my life, the days of my life. This is about remembering. So, key points. Been awake for a few days now. Still in bed most of the time, but drugs and implants and robotic appendages are helping make this a rapid recovery. A rapid physical recovery. Getting used to food. Food is lovely. They bring me the food and I eat the food, all of the food, and I eat all day. Weight gain will not be a problem. Dad wants me to join him in Mumbai. There's nothing for me here in Casablanca. An empty apartment, painful memories. I can't stay here. But live with Dad after all the things. As for my memories, not a whole lot of those, not since before the whole ordeal. But Dad filled in a few of the gaps when I woke up. Reza vanished. I went searching for him. I discovered the what he called Dream Machine project / conspiracy, the story Reza was chasing. I also found out that my mother was involved, except I didn't know she was my mother. Also, I didn't know my mother was alive. Also, she put me in a coma. Summary. Went off after investigative journalist ex-boyfriend on a silly rescue mission, discovered a corporate plot to control people's dreams, found out my father's been lying to me all of my life, and that my mother isn't dead. In short, I thwarted a global conspiracy and in return Mummy Dearest injected me with an experimental drug. It's a sordid story. I could probably sell it for $1 billion yuan. But hey, bonus. I saved the world, made some tasty lemonade from those pesky lemons. No, following Dad to Mumbai is not an option. I'll have to do this on my own. Without Dad, without a safety net, without memories. I'm Zoe Castillo. Awake, alive, and amnesiac. Interesting. Why has it suddenly put the year in? Okay. But yes, you should go to bed, Paul. Don't fall asleep on the sofa. It's not good. Dear diary, etc., etc. 1 week. On my feet and feeling fine. Scary how quickly you can get over being in a coma for a year with the help of modern science. I barely have bed sores. So what now? Reza and I are talking about getting together again, and I've been thinking. He's living in Europolis. I'm rootless, no roots. I can go anywhere. It doesn't matter. I'm starting a new life. I get to pick where to begin. Yes, relationship. I work fast. Is this a good thing? It feels like it could be. Reza visited me almost every day when I was sick. He never stopped talking to me. It was the first thing I saw when I woke up. Okay, yes, so we broke up because it wasn't working, but that was before. This is after, and I'm different. We both are. We've both turned a page, begun a new chapter. It is a good thing. I think I will join Reza in Europolis. Why not? It'll be an adventure. I've decided to cut off contact with Dad, at least for now. This may turn out to be a bad idea, but I am angry and disappointed. I can't forgive him for keeping so many secrets from me for so many years. Telling me my mother was dead when she so clearly wasn't, even if she was an evil bitch, and she is, and even if she ended up trying to kill me, and she did. That's not something you do to your only child. You don't lie. Not about that shit. I hope these feelings will pass, or maybe hope isn't the right word. I'll keep an open mind, but for now and the foreseeable future, he will not be a part of my life. My life right now is all about getting back on my feet emotionally, walking just fine, and moving to Europolis to live with Reza. That's enough for now. Tomorrow, bye-bye Casablanca, hello Europolis. Europolis, that's so European. I've barely been to Europe, not a huge fan, rampant poverty, crime, pollution, awful food. And yet, that's where I'm going. Europolis, Prague District, Propast. It was an easy choice since that's where Reza's working. Yes, he's still with a hand that feeds, still an investigative journalist, still taking that whole saving the world thing seriously. I love him. And I still don't know what I'll be doing when I get to Europolis, aside from playing house with Reza. When I woke up, I knew I didn't want to go back to school to continue my bioengineering degree. It was crystal clear to me, like I'd had that whole argument in my head while I was in the coma and it was settled. That's fine, I'm not going to fight it. I'm just curious why my mind was set. That was odd. Iris, capital letters please. I hate Europolis. Thank you. Back to lowercase. 5 reasons I hate Europolis. There's no sun. None. It's always raining. Always. There's no vegetation, no trees, no plants, no grass, none. They claim to speak English, but it's littered with slang words like mouse and boule. I don't understand half of what they're saying. Did I mention that there's no sun? Screw this. But oh, it's fantastic and I love it. Zoe, contradictions, you are full of them. I'm starting a new chapter. I'm putting the past behind me. I'm growing up. I'm no longer defined by who I was or what I did or didn't do before the coma. That's why I love it. We've already found a place super close to Reza's office and we're moving in on Monday or Tuesday. Of course, we haven't actually seen the place outside of the simulation, but I'm sure it's perfect. It can be a hellhole and it'll still be perfect. It doesn't matter how I feel about Europolis, or about the apartment, or about not having a job, or about being shit scared, because I'm here now, and this is the beginning of a new story for me. Oh, you sell yourself short, Alkesh. I started therapy today. Dr. Roman Zelenka, psychotherapist. Good head of hair, dorky suit. Reza found him. He came recommended from someone at the hand. He's nice. I like him. There's chemistry. I can talk to him. He didn't push me or any of my very large buttons. Of course, it's all therapist smoke and mirrors, but I don't mind. If I don't see strings being pulled, I don't care. Also, it's a 5-minute walk from home. Convenient. On that note, I do need to start working out. The food is pretty awesome here in Propast. Still not quite sure what therapy is going to do. Help me remember. I do want to remember. How much and how fast, I don't know yet. I'll take things as they come, I guess. I'm adaptable. Adaptable Zoe. Tomorrow, I start looking around for something locally. A job where I can use at least a few of my skills. Or my head. Failing that, my body, and no, that does not sound right at all. I'd prefer something in tech, but I'm not picky. Whatever comes my way, I'll manage. So here are 3 facts about our tiny flat in the... I can't read that because it's underneath the chat window. Plaza Terraces. 1. It's tiny. It's the size of my bedroom in Casablanca, if you didn't include the balcony. 2. It smells weird. 3. The window looks straight into a brick wall with neon signs on it. But I love it. We have our own place. I couldn't wish for anything more. I feel liberated. I feel like myself again. Well, sort of. A forgetful amnesiac self. Half Zoe, but a better half. Ah! So, here are 3 facts about our tiny flat in the Summershine Plaza Terraces. Thank you, Alkesh. Ooh. Project Find a Friend or 5 has begun. That sounds so desperate, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try and build a life for myself here, and part of that is having friends, right? The lady with the food cart outside Dr. Zelenka's office is one of my projects. She's really weird and a bit too intense, but I like her. Neela, was it? Yes, Neela. She's on my list. My list of friend candidates. If anyone ever finds out about this list, I will have to kill them. Sully's on the list too. Sully's a friend, but he's also Reza's best friend, so I can't hijack him and make him my best friend. Also, I'm starting to think that Sully might have the teeniest crush on me. He's sweet though. A true mensch. Oh, hang on. Huh, there's no date on this one. Well, that was easy. I have a job, I think. I was in the Chinese market, what they call the bricks, because bricks, browsing for tea when my iris popped up with a notification about a job posting just a few blocks away. Trainee neural engineer wanted ASAP. Unreasonably long hours should pay. Contact Mira at the Pandemonium. I don't know, I found that intriguing. The place, Pandemonium, looked shady from the outside and even shadier on the inside. And Mira turned out to be incredibly offensive, but something about her reminded me of my friend Liv. Also, the job sounds interesting. It's a trainee position, and I'll have to do a ton of non-neural programming stuff like deliveries and bot assembly. But I think I'll learn a lot. And it's a complete left turn for me, something completely different, which is good. At the same time, it's also like I'm following in Liv's, Olivia DeMarco's, footsteps. Honouring her memory, she was always trying to teach me. And she kept asking me to start working for her. Of course, back then I lacked the motivation and drive. But now I want to learn. I want to do something with my life. I don't know if this is it, but it's something. We'll see where it goes. Mira didn't really confirm whether I got the job or not, but she also said to stop by at 9 o'clock tomorrow. So, yes, we'll see how that plays out, I guess. Her partner, Wit, didn't say a word when I was there, and Mira kept insulting him, but it didn't look like it bothered him at all. He seems like a gentle giant, but is he mute? He didn't even look at me once. I'm not sure I get him yet. He is huge, though. Massive. A mountain. Ah. 2 weeks later. I knew I wouldn't be able to keep updating my journal on a regular basis. I'm so predictable. And busy. Busy me. Busy, busy bee. So, an update. Yoga for my mind. An exercise in memory. Here goes. 1. Europolis is growing on me. Okay, yes, the flat is awful, the ventilation system rarely works, it's hot, it smells weird, there's no sunlight, and people talk funny. But I like the energy. I like the diversity. Casablanca was like London. Beautiful, safe, prosperous. All shiny metal and glass and polished stone. But never particularly exciting. It's exciting here, and there's history in these streets. Filthy, stinking, crumbling, fading history. But history. There are art galleries and cinemas and 1,000 million food carts. I had a pierogi for lunch, and it was delicious. Sure, there are seedy sex clubs, illegal dream emporiums, and people urinating on the streets. But at least it's genuine urination. Urination with gusto. 2. I like my job. Weird, I know. I'm not using my education at all, and I'm starting on the floor. Below the floor. In the sub-basement. But that's sort of refreshing. Liberating. I'm learning a lot. I feel like I'm actually evolving. Maybe in 6 months, a year, I can use my newfound skills to get a good job. But for now, I like this. 3. I've gone political. So that's pretty weird, I guess. When did Zoe ever care about politics? I hear people say inside their heads, which means I can read minds now. Awesome. But I both do and don't. Let me explain. Dear Diary, I'm now volunteering for a political campaign. I was browsing the wire looking for things to do locally, and there it was. An ad for a voluntary position assisting the Leia Ominsky campaign. Leia Ominska campaign. Ominska is the mayoral candidate for Unity, the Europolitan... No, that does say Europolitan. Social Democratic Party. Hey, I thought that's the thing to do, which could also be rewarding and interesting. I read up on Unity's agenda and Ominska's track record. I figured they were probably the party I'd vote for, if I voted, which I haven't, and I sent in my application. The next day I met Baruti. Baruti is great. More about him later. And 30 minutes later, I was a volunteer with a mission. I was political. So why? It's like waking from a slumber, I guess. Oh hey, maybe a coma. Before other things, I lived in a protected bubble. I was spoiled. I was bored. I was aimless. I did not care. But going through what I went through, losing everything and everyone, moving to a new city, it's given me perspective. If nothing else, and even if I'm Still not a very political person, I do see the need for change to happen here, everywhere. Also, meeting Brutti and seeing his engagement and passion, that's infectious. It must be amazing to care as much as he does to sacrifice and work hard to achieve something for the greater good. I want that. I want to be able to feel that way. And the Social Democrats seem like the only ones who won't do any more harm to Europolis. How's that for idealism? 4. As for Project Find a Friend, I am not doing a very good job. Here are my candidates. A. Neela, of Neela Bites. Food cart lady, Marxist, firecracker, very loud and energetic. Better in small doses. I can tolerate having lunch with her and maybe watching an old movie. Not a sleepover or a day of shopping or a night of drinking. B. Sully. Love Sully. Sully is the best. But he's Rez's friend and he likes me just a tiny bit too much for us to hang out on our own without it maybe feeling a teensy bit awkward. He's still awesome. Best guy. C. Brutti. Campaign manager guy. Yeah, maybe. He makes me smile and I have a lot of fun working with him, for him, but he's my boss and we're very different. We can be friendly. We can have drinks and talk about the campaign or Europolis or food, but that's as far as it goes. D. Mira? Wit? Yeah, no. E. Reza? This is a depressing list. Oh god, July. That's ages after. I can't believe it's not sand! I read they use imported space rocks that are pulverized, processed, and exposed to radiation to, hey, irony, remove radiation, and then they use that to make fake beaches. Why not just use sand or earth rocks? Are space rocks so much better than earth rocks? Anyway, we're not in Europolis anymore, Toto. Trieste is exactly how I imagined Trieste would be, filled with Europolitans escaping the smog and the smog and fog and heat and rain and pollution in order to risk skin cancer on fake beaches whilst eating food that's a lot worse than the food in Propast in hotels made of plastic polymers. Also, swimming is out of the question. You really need to wear a hazmat suit to go swimming in the Mediterranean these days. This is a far cry from the pristine beaches of Camps Bay or Ngor or even Zanzibar. And now I miss Africa. But this trip wasn't about all that. It was about getting away and being together and strengthening our relationship. It's been a bit rocky lately. It's been tough on Reza to have me in his space and tough on me to jump straight from year-long coma to relationship. Tough all round. There have been moments when I've thought, was this a good choice? Did I really think it through? Can I deal with the consequences? So yeah, we needed this. We need more of this. We're both so busy and preoccupied in Propast that we sometimes get on each other's nerves. Here, we've been able to relax, find peace, and have lots and lots of awesome sex. I am still worried. I am worried that we'll grow apart again. I'm worried that my instincts were right the first time around. The Rez is a good friend more than he is a partner. I'm worried, but I'll leave the worrying now for another day while I focus on soaking up these last few rays of wonderful sun. Also, can't complain about the sex. Sunday night, an update. It's really late and I have to be up really early. Rez is in the shower and I'm lying here in bed staring up into the ceiling, thinking. It's such a hassle getting back into Propast. There are eye checkpoints everywhere and you need to show papers just to move between sectors, which is insane. So we waited in line for almost an hour and then we started arguing and suddenly all the good vibes from the weekend vanished and I felt like crying. It got better afterwards. We made up. I can't help but feel that there's something off. Like we've started down different paths and right now these paths are parallel, but soon they'll diverge and then... Here's Reza now. I think I'm overreacting. I'm so tired and grumpy. And good night. "3 months in therapy. Still batshit crazy. Hello. I'm not complaining. The doc's doing a good job. Probably. My head's a mess. I've lost over a year of memories, but I'm getting better-ish. I do want to remember. That's probably a step in the right direction, right? At least there's that. Anyway, I've spent enough time in my head today. No more psychotherapy. Dear Diary, let's move forward and focus on the present." Right, and that is story time with Joe. Let's get back to the story.
Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Dr. Roman? Doc? I don't even know what to call him anymore. Doctor... Roman?
Yes.
My next appointment with Dr. Roman is in my calendar, but maybe I shouldn't be bothering him. I think I might have my next appointment... When's our next session again?
Next Monday. At, let me check. Next Monday at 9. Is that still okay?
That's fine, thank you. Maybe I think I might have... See you next week?
Take care, Zoe.
Aww. Sorry, Jesse, did I send you to sleep? I know my voice is apparently vaguely soothing, but,
Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No tawdry romance novels, fantasy or science fiction, unfortunately. I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap. Is that a dragon? Well, it looks like a dragon. What does that mean? What does that say about me? That I'm, into dragons? Dragons are cool.
Foreign accent? I don't have a foreign accent.
Concoctions.
I have an English accent.
Shrink stuff. Shrinky books.
Probably shouldn't sit down.
No therapist's office would be complete without a chaise longue. Never used it. Would feel like a dork. If that's real wood, it must have cost a fortune. It looks real. I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home. That's my file. I feel an almost irresistible urge to peek.
I'm totally peeking.
Nope, nothing at all. A bunch of personal information I had to fill in for my first appointment. And now I feel really guilty for peeking. Boo. I don't know what I was hoping for. A she's real cute note in the margins? Knock on wood. I don't often get to do that with real wood. IKEA's plastique just doesn't cut it, knock-wise.
Aw, you didn't actually knock on the wood. That would have been cool. Alright. I feel like we've done the setup intro thingy. And now we actually get on with the story. We do like another 25 minutes-ish. And then pick this up next week. Slow loading. Nope. There we go. That's just funny. It's a hollow mohawk. The eye in the sky is watching. Okay, it's a Shadri Tower.
The Squidnapping. Luxury hotel for pet cephalopods. Cool.
Scorpion on a stick, that's it. Best in pro past. Today's special is deep-fried Cambodian tarantula.
Have you tried our tostadas? They're delicious. What do you mean I need a permit? I have a permit. I paid a fucking fortune for this permit.
But your permit is no longer valid. You'll need to have it renewed. You have 24 hours to comply.
Fuck off. You have 24 hours to comply.
Well, that makes absolutely no sense. If you do not comply, you will be detained and your food cart confiscated.
If you so much as touch Carl, I will cut off your testicles and make a kebab.
Threats are counterproductive and punishable by law. You have 20...
How does it feel working for a fascist fucking regime, trampling all over the
This
working
has
people?
gotta be Nila, Nala,
Okay with
whatever her
it.
name is.
Great health coverage, no overtime, pays decent. 24 hours.
Whoa, my face is ringing.
Hey.
Hey, where are you?
Just leaving therapy on my way to the shop. What's up?
Neck deep. Would I be a bad boyfriend if I asked you to stop by that place with the crazy person and the good food?
Nella bites.
Nala, okay.
And lazy, not bad.
What?
Not bad boyfriend, lazy boyfriend. What do you want?
Your pick. Nothing...
Exotic. Affirmative. I'll stop by Nella's right now. I should be at your office in 15?
Thanks. You're the best.
I am. See you soon.
Down
Okay.
with the fascio oppressors.
That's really
right,
weird.
Passy, keep walking.
Nayla has a nickname for her mobile kitchen, and that nickname is Carl, because Marxist.
Fried cheese, cheese soup, worst.
Okay. I have to move. No. I'm fairly certain that says get food.
Nella bites, but I don't.
Nella. Street chef, Marxist, spark plug, and friend of
The
mine.
objectives are underneath
I do
the
love her.
chat window, which is currently in the top right.
Did you see that?
I can't believe the eye is harassing Nella. I shouldn't get involved. I have enough on my plate and I'm running late. I can't...
No,
what was all
she's
that
a
about?
friend.
Fucking eye. Making up shit so that they can harass anyone who doesn't toe the line. Now I'm going to waste the whole afternoon standing in line at the district office for a permit I don't fucking need. Never mind that this is just a tip of the garbage heap. They're restricting transit between sectors, adding more security to all the metro stations and ports, requiring paperwork for anything beyond local lines. I mean, what the fuck? I knew Parliament was tight with the Syndicate, but this is Chungo, man. They're planning something. Probably going to hunt down and arrest revolutionaries next. That's me fucked then.
I'm sure you're...
Word is they rounded up all the European Liberty folks in the Berlin district last week, detained them on suspicion of terrorism. Terrorism! For speaking their minds! And okay, for releasing clouds of biograffiti. I know that clique, they're harmless. It was just a call to action. That's fucking terrorism now.
Scary.
Scary. That's exactly what it is. And your candidate isn't...
I know why she sounds familiar. She sounds a bit like Ray.
But Uminska won't change anything for the worse either, unlike Konstantin Wolf.
Kaiser Konstantin. Puta! If that Schwein gets elected, I'm moving to Paris.
No,
They'd never let you in.
Zoe.
One of the conglomerate city-states of North America, then. Newport, the fucking Republic of Los Angeles, hell, even Bostonia. Anywhere but Kaiser's Europe.
That's why Leia Uminska is the best choice. No one's going to put the Marxists in office, Nela. At least my candidate has a fighting chance. And she is a socialist.
She's a moderate, Zoe. A moderate! What's the point in that? Moderation is just another word for compromise. Anyway, what are you having?
Having?
Lunch, Zozo. For your turbo. Listen, I have a new supplier for pork wurst. The collective down on Caprova. Organic meat, the real deal. None of that vat-grown slop. Don't know how they do it. Connections on high, plenty of mouses swapping hands. But they're legal, I think.
The pork sausages sound totally delicious. I'm not sure Reza will agree, but he needs to be more adventurous when it comes to his diet. The pork sausages sound delicious, but Reza plays it safe when it comes to food. Europolitan through and through. No tolerance for organic meats. I'm working on it, but baby steps.
Yeah, I'm totally having
Let's live
sausages.
dangerously. The pork sausages sound perfect.
Sausages are
Coming
not
up.
particularly
You should
exotic.
join the protest this afternoon. We're marching on the sector office.
I think it would take a lot more than a political rally for Mira to give me time off. I'm gonna have to pass.
Smart girl. Will probably get beaten by the bulla and tossed in the zona. Just another fucking Monday in Propast. Here you go.
Thanks, Nella.
If you reconsider, we'll head out around noon. Time to let those cunts know we're watching the Watchmen. Small-Jack!
Building the new Europe? Because that went well.
Wow, okay, now we have a map. More character. It's got a big Reza. Yeah. Journal. Okay, so addendum to journal. Note to self. Stop saying note to yourself. Even when I sub-vocalize, it sounds completely ridiculous. Also, I'm reminding myself to ask more questions about that I thing. It's a bit scary that they're going after people like Nella. She runs a food cart, for God's sake. What's next? A curfew? More arrests? I don't want to be living in a police state. Okay, so I've just gained a map, right? Okay. I think that possibly says something about go home. Ooh, guide to proper.
Before last year, I was never that into Crowboy. I don't know what happened, but now I find him adorable.
I'm here to give you directions, miss. You just tell me where you want to go today.
Our apartment is off Sonnenschein Plaza in the aptly named Sonnenschein Terraces by OCG. Sunny living. Mira's shop is located in the bricks, in what used to be Propast Auto Service. I'm not sure what the official name is, but I'm sure Pandemonium won't be on this map. Rez's office is down by Prista Vista, the old river docks, right behind the Collapse Memorial.
I hope you get to where you're going. And if you ever get lost again, you know Crowboy's got your back.
Can someone read what my objective says? It's underneath Scruff's message. It said something about drop by or drop Reza something by the riverside. Drop Reza's lunch. Ah! Okay, so I'm going to the hand. Oh, crap. I'm going to the hand that feeds. Thank you. Okay, that is terrible.
Show me Prista Vista, please. The Pamatnik Collapse.
Planning on a trip down the river? You got it, cowgirl. Propast docks coming right up. Don't be a stranger now, you hear?
Okay. Did that stick it on my map? Wrong. Welcome to the circuit. Yeah, it really does sound like that, doesn't it? Aha, it's on my map. Cool.
Those ads, for some reason, give me goosebumps. The icky kind.
Dreamer.
Like it or not, and I don't, you can't deny that Watty's doing a really good job selling their dream machines.
Ahoy, can I get your order? Dolly Dolly?
And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person.
No sun. Pollution clouds. Wonderful. That's great.
I had the best dream time yesterday.
So it's gone from pointy clicky to kind of like mini RPG adventure thing. I like it. Ooh, vending machine. Nice.
Freeze-dried jellyfish chips, vacuum-packed boiled beet, carbonated tequila shots, blood pudding fudge, fried cabbage jerky, oh, salted pigeon bits. Bits? Oh, which bits?
Okay, less fun. Literally walking around with the phone glued to her face.
I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents. It's warm and tingly. Odd.
Yeah. Apple's latest FaceTime location. Right, these vents are probably going to be important. Ah, at least I'm going the right way. There's probably like a million things I can explore and do.
Unless you're on your way somewhere, I advise you to stay off the streets.
Corporate-sponsored Adbot. They were illegal in Casablanca. I miss Casablanca.
About tomorrow and how it will be. I ought to know. It's up to
Nella claims those towers release chemicals that keep the populace subdued and compliant, but her argument is self-defeating. She breathes the same air and she is not compliant. My theory is that they were built as a practical joke to keep everyone guessing, but they're probably just vents. I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents. Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets. The collapse, August 8th, 2209. The day everything went to hell. I remember only fragments. It was a scary day.
2209. We're now 11 years later, okay.
Uminska's face is plastered all over the city. Unity's making a major push before the elections. I really do think that we, stand a decent chance.
Okay, hang on.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in ProPass.
I've seen him somewhere before. Who is that? Do I know him? He looks really familiar. I've seen him somewhere before. Who is that? Do I know him?
Apparently I can't, like, talk to him.
You know, she gets a lot on me herder, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting Manifesto this election.
The Marxists?
Framing?
No bullshit.
What was I doing?
What's the alternative, eh? Constantine Wolf?
There's Uminska.
Whatever I did, it was unintentional.
That's the Hand That Feeds logo. It's conveniently pointing the way to the entrance. I know Dream Machines are supposed to be safe after that whole plot to control humanity was exposed, but looking at those dream junkies, I'm not so sure. They've lost jobs, homes, all because they're addicted to dream time. It's really scary.
Fuck off. And fuck reality. I don't need reality. I have everything I need in here. In dream time.
I think just disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous. And I'd probably get beaten up for trying to help.
I seriously don't know what I was framing there, Jesse.
The Hand used to come out every few weeks, but they recently took on more full-time journalists and switched to a daily feed.
Nice.
Oh, sure, I'll just start writing a story about, let's see, memory loss, living in denial, daddy issues. I've got plenty of personal experience to draw on. I know it's been a huge source of anxiety for Reza and Sully, but so far they've been successful. They still get to do the longer and more in-depth stories. Reza has a great friend and an amazing editor in Sully, and I wouldn't have lasted a month without his shoulder to cry on. Sully's the best.
Oh, he's
smells
creepy.
good. You didn't have to bring me lunch, Zoe.
Good, because I didn't. This is for Reza.
And yet you come see me first. This tells me something.
You're enormous. You have your own gravity field. There's no escaping it. Talk to you after I've delivered this to my man?
I'd be offended if you didn't.
Oh, well, it was probably unintentional because the camera view seems to be set just below her arse.
The boyfriend, working hard to save the world, one story at a time. What's up? Toppling governments and exposing corporate conspiracies?
Wow, all in a
with two
days.
fingers?
How was, you know,
Therapy? Therapeutic, I guess.
you guess.
I know he means well, but I wish he'd leave the psychotherapy for later, but... Dr. Roman is really good, I don't know if it's helping. I don't remember anything.
But it's getting easier.
Easier? Sure. And sooner or later, I will remember some things. Everything. So what are you working on now?
She needs to remember.
A couple of things. The clampdown, mostly. There's tons of buzz about the Syndicate shutting down parts of the Metro, escalating identity checks, raiding news feeds. We're expecting the worst.
You're loving it.
I wouldn't say that, but it's exciting. We can make a difference.
I pray they try to raid a hand.
Sully's already preparing the lawsuits.
We'll sue them for emotional trauma, unlawful intrusion, damages to property, interference with the free press. We'll sue them for 300 million yuan.
He's looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to it. Bring it on.
Why is he staring
On
at
your way to the
static?
shop?
Ready to get rid of me already? I bring lunch. Sausage. Surprise? Possibly exotic? Sorry.
I forgive you. You can stay as long as you don't talk to me. I need to finish this story.
The clampdown.
No, that new Bingo Dreamer soft drink. Apparently they fast-tracked EFSA approval and skipped a few steps. Some customers have reported seeing the Bingo Dingo after drinking a can. We'll probably get it pulled from vending machines.
That's my
Bingo
boyfriend
dingo.
getting fizzy drinks yanked from store shelves.
I'm a modern-day Gilgamesh, saving the world from hallucinogenic sugar water.
Bingo dingo.
Thanks for lunch. I appreciate it. I guess I'm making dinner.
Yeah.
You guessed correctly, ZML. Oh, I won't be home until later. I'm volunteering.
Any special requests?
Nothing heavy. Have the membranes been repaired?
I queried the building net, but no reply. Prepare for the worst.
I can't believe we don't live in a climate-controlled apartment. As soon as I get a raise, we're moving.
I don't want to leave Propast.
No, I like the neighborhood. But a more modern building would be nice. No more sunny living at Sonnenschein Plaza by Original Consumer Goods.
Sunshine.
Anyway, lunch.
Sunshine.
Here, I have to run.
Have fun at the shop. Say hi to Crazy Face.
Mira. Come on, she's not... Well, yeah, she is. Mira is crazy face. There's no way around that.
Good point, okay. She doesn't see the static. All he sees is blonde, brunette, redhead. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Choice and consequences. Delivered the boyfriend's lunch. Wonderful. Head to work. But first I'm going to talk to Sully.
Hey,
Who is
my
very
favorite
creepy.
manic pixie dream girl.
Sully is the sweetest. I know, Sully loves to test me. Is that all you see? A walking cliche? That hurts, man.
I see a potentially very scary person.
I'm a scary manic pixie dream girl.
What can I say? You transcend cliches.
It's like a cross between
You two.
Ray and
You
something
look
else.
awful, by the way. What happened?
A wedding.
Finally. Who's the lucky girl?
You know I only have eyes for you. Dump that deadbeat boyfriend of yours and let's catch the first train to Copenhagen.
I'm trying to slowly poison him with my home cooking. I'll give it a few months. How was the wedding?
Awful. I feel like shit. It was a Polish wedding. Polish wedding with an unlimited supply of Polish vodka.
Oh, that does sound awful.
I take it you haven't been to a Polish wedding. It was fantastic. It was a disaster. It was all things, good and bad. And once the bride and groom stopped screaming at each other, it was incredibly romantic. I'm man enough to admit that I wept. Openly. How was Trieste?
Really good. I mean, it's Trieste. It's not the Gold Coast. But it was nice to get out of the city. Did you know there's an actual sun up there?
Urban myth. The sun is a lie. I don't believe it for a second. Besides, my skin would probably turn to ashes if it's exposed to UV rays.
You're a child of Propas, Sully.
Constantinople. But close enough. I don't expect an islander to understand European geography.
Born in India, spent half my life in Africa, but hey, who's keeping track?
Talk like an islander, live behind islander walls, deal with islander shame. That's what I say.
Everyone's talking about the clampdowns today. I'd love to chat more with Sully. What's going on with these eye clampdowns everyone's on about?
Then I'm going to work.
Sweat those baton heads. It's insidious is what it is. A little bit here, a little bit there, and soon Propast is a bucking gulag.
But why are they doing it?
Who knows? It's the Syndicate. They don't need something as banal as reasons. They want people off the streets and hooked up to their dream machines.
You think that has something to do with it?
Yes, no, maybe. Mouser rules, and those dream machines are a license to print it. It would be naive to think they're completely unconnected. Watiko holds a lot of sway over the Syndicate. But we're going to find out for sure. Your boy toy there, once he's looked into the Phantom Bingo Dingo, will be taking point. This story is going to make a lot of people very angry. And that will make Sully very, very happy.
Won't they just shut you down?
Let them try. We have the future on our side. And once I win my Pulitzer, I'll whisk you away to a better life.
And I'm going.
Copenhagen, right?
That's just for the marriage license. We'll go to Overbukyu in Dacia and live like savages on the beach.
Sounds good. I'll get back to you once I've taken care of you-know-who.
I heard that.
Which part?
All the parts.
Meh. You'll still eat my food, even if it is poisoned.
Food is food.
I've distracted you two enough. When are you coming by for dinner, Sully?
When is your man cooking dinner next?
Cruel but fair. We'll have you over soon. Maybe we'll even find you a dinner date.
Next to you, no woman measures up, but beggars, choosers, take care, Zoe. Stop by anytime.
He's a bit of a stereotype, but hey. Right, we will set the map point to work and then call it a night. Because I've been doing this 2 hours and I could quite happily continue playing it, but I have to work tomorrow, so I have to get up. Though upstairs appears to be playing the piano or something, so hopefully I can drown that out. Or tune it out. Consequence, Chevy works at the Pandemonium because of a decision I made. Interesting. Didn't realise I'd made such a decision, but hey.
You know, she gets a lot on the herder, but Rebus is straight up.
Hey, you lost? No props. I can give you... Howdy, partner. Where are you off to today?
Mirish, do you know where Propast Auto Service is located?
1 second, doll.
She's
Why,
weak.
I sure
She
do.
points wherever
But that
the prevailing
garage
wind
closed
blows.
down
I'm
years
sticking with
ago.
the Alliance.
I can direct you to...
I want to go to there.
That's just gross.
Well, certainly. The building's still there, right smack in the bricks. According to the city net, it's abandoned. So watch out for squatters and undesirables.
Someone with no hands in
Anytime
corporate
you need a
pockets.
rootin' tootin'
Say
six-barrel shooting
whatever
pro
you want
cowboy
about
to
Marta
give you...
Rebus and Manifesto, they got no ties to the Syndicate.
No.
Okay. Dear Diary, when I read this thing at some point in the distant future, when I have absolutely nothing better to do with my may this day be known as the day of organic pork sausages. These are the choices I must make. These are the consequences I must live with. The consequences of sausages. Sausage consequences. Consequences. I'm also taking a moment here to tell Zoe it's okay that Reza is so wrapped up in his work. There's nothing to do with you, it's not your fault, and it'll be okay. I mean, that's what this journal is for, writing things that will give present me perspective and future me a good laugh. Okay, well, what happened to the rest of the journal? Right. Ah, so it's basically back the way I came, I think.
Their own. No support from anyone. The Marxists make a lot of noise, but what does it amount
Yep, going the right way. Good. At least it's not too far. Hopefully I won't be late. Pandemonium.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Cheery stuff.
But it will only take I think you'll be very interested.
If you don't leave, I will activate my periphery defenses and channel 80,000 volts through your metal head. You murder-toting homicide.
Have a wonderful day, madam.
I told you to stay away, you piece of metal.
It's me. It's me.
Me who? I know lots of me's.
Zoe. Zoe.
Were you lucky I didn't turn on my periphery defenses? Or you'd be crispy toast by now.
That's why I'm standing out of line of sight. Right. When this loads, then we're calling it a night. Unless there's a cutscene thingy.
God damn this shitting shit. Well, don't just stand there like a fucking half. Wait! Oh, I hate you so much right now, you dumb mute log. Yeah, you keep pretending like you can't hear me. That's not annoying at all. That does not make me want to strangle you with a wire. Did not just spend 57,000 yuan on scrap metal. We will make these things shine and hover and not blow up or attack small children. I can take or leave the children. Some people are attached to the filthy, shitting, squealing things. And we can't afford to upset the customers.
You concur now with which assessment? About it, the voice acting? It's not that bad. It's an interesting story so far, and as I said, I could continue playing this for a long time, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be a good person and go to bed because I have to work tomorrow. So, what I would like to do is say thank you very much for watching me. I'm sure everyone did not have 5 shots of vodka before they recorded. But as I said, thank you very much for watching. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I will be around next week. So I will catch you then. Good night.